Hey,
Hi, everyone. Another Transcend. It's episode 42 by my reckoning, which actually is not all the episodes, but that's how many I started counting back. So that's a lot of episodes with Scott Allen's spiritual essence, who actually gave me my break to get out there. When I first started my channel, um, back back in I started it in like June of 2022.
was
So
it? Was
yeah,
that already?
it's been that long. It's been that long, actually more actively July of 2022 to now. So yeah. And yeah, Scott gave me my big break out there, had me on as a guest and showcased me. So
Well,
I was
it took a leap
so,
of faith to reach out with email. Whether I'm going to say heck no, but
well,
hey,
you could
what's
have,
up?
you could
Sure,
have,
come
who
on.
is this nobody? But you didn't. And
Who is this weirdo?
you even came up with this show to, you know, do together, which was so sweet and wonderful. And
Oh,
I really enjoyed it so
hello.
much. So we have big things in the news to read.
Everything's
So
in there.
and I've started a couple of them. And the first one is something that I definitely was, interested in. And Rose Blue nailed it. Breaking news: Mark Meadows got immunity. Jack Smith's department gave him immunity, and he's cooperating. So,
Well, there's a lot to this. We can't just go out and say he got full immunity.
oh yeah,
There's
there are stipulations to that, and I don't know
limited
what they are.
immunity. They could have
Yeah,
just asked them for immunity for only talked about what they wanted about 45,
yeah,
you know, and not talked
there,
about anything he did,
right.
you know.
There is a certain thing that they are interested in that witness testifying on, and it will stipulate he will testify blah blah blah, on this subject, and this is the proposed, what he'll only get probation, or he'll get blah 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 and a fine, whatever that may be. Yeah, it's all spelled out in the agreement. So yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
he has
don't
so
know what
much
that is.
he has so much criminal liability. I don't
Because
sense
of
it.
his position,
I
right?
would be highly shocked that they give him no prison time.
Well, we always said, yeah, yeah, I agree with you. We
I
always said that he was going to turn because you had Cassidy Hutchinson, his
Mhm.
assistant, who was there in the Jan 6 committee, just singing her, talking her lungs out. And she has the book that came out. Now, who's going to, and she named Meadows over and over.
Oh, it's fun. What's
Meadows
funny?
knew exactly what was going on because
Yeah.
she did as well. Yeah.
What's
So,
funny is Meadows in the article. Meadows said he lied in his book.
oh,
Not everything he said in the book was true.
go figure. Yeah, right. So I wanted to, what I wanted to do is, let me go into my banners. Um, Mark Meadows granted immunity by Jack Smith. I wanted to know how this affects Trump. How will this affect Trump? His mental state, or, is this going to. Meadows was a big linchpin in making sure he didn't talk. So how is this going to affect Trump? He's already getting it rubbed in his face with the Michael Cohen thing, which we'll talk about. And
Oh, before we think about it, before I came on, I seen a report that Meadows' lawyer said he didn't flip. So
oh,
there's wording out there, so you got to take what's going on about him flipping or immunity with a grain of salt.
gotcha. Well, they wouldn't have given him immunity if he wasn't giving something. So
And the
there's
challenge,
something.
Meadows is challenging Georgia yet, and he hasn't pled. So Just be careful of any news.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I
Caution.
like I said.
Caution, it might not be as exciting as we think.
Oh, it's exciting.
Oh, my first card out of the gate.
The devil goes down.
The devil is in the details.
Okay.
Oh,
First card, the Knight of Pentacles. That's my card that he did offer up something.
yeah,
He's sitting on the horse there, slow and steady, and
yeah,
he did up something.
yeah.
Let's see what the else.
I can tell you, he definitely did. I mean, my cards say he did, for sure.
Oh yeah, justice is coming. He is going to prison.
I would think he would, under the circumstances, right?
Yeah, he's on a fool's journey, and he did give up information.
Yeah,
The energy I got to look at. He is worried about justice, and with the King of Cups, that means he's offering up to trying to be the good guy, but justice is there.
right.
It was a fool's. What he did in the past position, I have 2 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords. It was a fool's journey. He did it for his own. It's like buyer's remorse.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
He did all this
Yeah.
stuff, and now he's feeling like, oh, I shouldn't have, but too bad. Justice is on his tail.
Exactly.
His partnerships and soul contract is to offer. So I have High Priestess, 2 of Cups, and Page of Cups. His partnerships and his soul contract is to offer up. But in the end, I have the 8 of Swords, the Lovers for what he did. It was all part of the plan, and that within that group of people, that RICO conspiracy, and judgment will be upon them. 8 of Swords is what I'm looking for prison.
There you go. Yeah.
So yeah, he did give up something, but his karmic debt is to offer up, but receive penalty.
Yes. And it's funny. So I asked, what's going to happen to Trump? What's going on with Trump? But I got the devil right out of the gate, and strength next to the strength card. So he wants to show, he can defend himself. He's showing, he's just going to call everybody else names and do what he normally does, his normal rhetoric. But here he is realizing things are not shaping up how he wanted them to shape up. What? You must be laughing at somebody in the chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Rose Blue's being a comedian tonight.
Yeah, she's pretty funny. And I don't have my chat up. I have to look at that. Well, Judge and Warren grabbed Don Jr. by the ear for posting about court clerk. Minus touch found that. Oh, yeah. So here's walking away. That's Trump walking away. Here is how he wished, his nostalgia, trying to keep everything stable. But at the end of the day, I never see Trump going to prison, but he's in bad shape, according to these cards.
I don't know. My card came out more about Meadows.
Yeah.
But his connections with the Lovers, 2 of Cups, it's all about that whole RICO conspiracy and connection to 45. So
right. Let me look in the comments again. And hi everyone. Rose Blue, Deb Marsh, Jamie, Lois, Sherry. Who else? Martha Bean, hi. And Mimi, Sweetie Darling Lulu, Libra Lady, Scorpio Mama, T-Drum, Patty. I think that's all of you. Oh, no, Ian's here.
Ian.
And Renee. Nancy, hello. And Holly, hi. Lois. I think I've got everybody. Oh, I'm going down too fast. Trish, hi. Thanks for all the way from Australia. Ivo, hello. And Neil, Ellen, if I missed anyone, it's not on purpose. I'm making myself dizzy scrolling down the chat. Okay, I'm just going to, start some more questions.
Hi, Diva.
And Rose Blue is saying, will Mango Mussolini say he never knew him now? Yeah, I don't know him, like the Kraken lady. Oh, I don't know her.
I never told Meadows to do anything.
Yeah, I never told Meadows to do anything. A famous line he will say many times for many people.
It's
I
kind of
never
hard to
told
say
him
I
to
never
do
met him, but
I don't know what he was doing. He never got the order from me. So, yeah. So, let's see. I'm looking down through here.
I've never believed 45's arteries are going to be able to handle everything.
Yeah.
I barely knew him.
I barley. I said a while back, Meadows,
Nancy, enjoy that
in the
movie.
Federal Witness Program. Oh, yeah. That's true.
It's on my list, Nancy Samp. I want to see that movie too. Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that.
It's just came out, so.
Uh-huh. Oh, and Ian says, hi, folks. I did say last week on this chat that Ellis and Meadows were going to drop soon. That's 5 out of 6 I've gotten correct. Feeling good. They are going for 45 to stop him in
energy who's flipping
2024.
next.
Absolutely, Ian. Absolutely.
I think the lawyers.
Okay, so
I think the lawyers are going to try to flip first.
Probably. And here's sharing with another one of my questions too. Is Putin, did he really have a heart attack? And if he did, is he still alive? Was he dead a long time ago? And are these all body doubles? There's so many questions about that. Did he really just have a heart attack in his apartment? Like
I was telling you before we came on, Lavrov was in Iran, meeting that leader.
Yeah.
Why if Putin's one of the living or kicking, and why wouldn't he be there?
Yeah. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Putin.
And how long ago was it? It was like 18 months ago, and we've seen all these videos of him shaking.
Yeah.
And
who we're seeing now is not him. I mean, they're saying he's had several body doubles. I knew he definitely had one. But they have, they do their best to camouflage what's different about them. But still, some of the mannerisms can't be copied. And I always said, I don't see some of those things that they're doing, like pulling on the sleeves of a jacket. Putin never does anything like that. Those are tells that it's not Putin. There's a lot of things going on. So, did Putin have a heart attack? Well, I'm getting a lot of truth cards, like 3.
Well, my past position is he died a long time ago.
Yeah.
I got news, a tower, and delusion.
There's you go.
News, he died, and it's all been an illusion. That's enough time.
I agree with those cards.
Then I have angelic cards, a transformation, and lack of energy.
There you go. I like your
the Knight of Cups is my angelic card. Your angels, it's like your angels are talking to you. There's movement with the Knight of Cups. No energy with the 5 of Wands. Bad times, and the Chariot is transitioning. It's a movement. So there's movement here, and your angels are involved.
I say your cards told the whole story. I think you're right about
that. And more movement cards. Knight of Wands is universal energy and movement. 8 of Coins is severe illness. And Courthouse is being in life review.
There you go. And I just got 4 swords. And that's all about truth. So I'm buying what you're selling.
Bomb the deck of King of Swords.
Oh, wow.
Carrying leader transformed.
Yep. I'd say that sounds about right.
I don't know. I did a channeling. God, how long ago was that? I haven't had an energy to do them, but it's, gosh, it was probably 18, 20 months ago.
Wow.
And the entity that told me, he was gone then.
I believe that. I believe that.
It had, and then I started seeing him or his body like being cryogenically frozen. So I think it's, and it's like, and also was getting the message it's going to be like a drip, little bit of news dripping out. Oh, he's sick, or oh, he's been in the hospital, or now he's had a heart attack. Oh, what comes after heart attack? Death. They're going to come out. Oh, he's dead next month or something.
Absolutely.
So he's going to be a martyr. He'll never go down as, the bad leader. They were trying to figure out a way to, the victory never happened in Russia.
Exactly.
So it ain't going to happen. So he's going to go down like Hitler or all the dictators,
All the dictators. Well, Ian's saying Jack Smith would not give immunity for nothing. Whatever he has got, it's more pain for 45. I agree 100%. And Rose Blue is saying, will Judge Ngoran grab John Jr. by the ear for posting about court clerk? Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. You remember what happened there, right?
I don't really. I watch Midas Touch too.
Judge Ngoran gave him the gag order notice not to post anything about my court members or anything. So he took down the post. Then he got fined. But Don Jr. took it upon himself to post the rants.
Gotcha.
So then it's going to have to be, if anything else comes out worse, it's going to have to be ordered, or your family members or your communications team, so this whole mess has got to be specific.
Yeah.
I think Lavrov's running Russia.
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
Because in my channeling, they showed me a guy with glasses. I didn't get a name or sense it, but my vision looked exactly like Lavrov. He's got the circle glasses.
Yeah, right. That's interesting. So Ian says, when more comes out about Andrew Pratt, the billionaire, when 45 told him how many nukes a U.S. sub has on them, and how close a U.S. sub can get to a Russian sub without being detected, that is treasonable 100%. Absolutely. That is telling secrets, America's secrets to the enemy.
Yeah. That's just going to be
that's treason.
I think this information is just going to be part of the part of the hearings. They're going to bring up this information to show proof of his treasonous actions with the documents and whatnot.
Yeah. And Holly's all in on what we think. Putin's not been involved for months. It's all
there. You go, Holly.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Jack Smith has a lot more.
Oh, and Angela's saying, is Meadows going to be safe from Trump? Not from his mouth. Oh, he's not supposed to intimidate witnesses, but is that just for a specific trial?
I'm sensing. I think so too.
The Georgia thing.
KGU has been gone a long time.
Yeah.
I'm seeing threats, but there's just too many turning on him. So it wouldn't be advantageous for Meadows to fall out of a window per se. Oh, in the news, there was another Russian chairman of a board of a Russian oil company has died at 66.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Another one.
Oh.
They say he had a heart attack in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Whether that's true or not. From poison, undetectable poison, or something like that. Ellen is saying some say Biden will not complete his second term. What do you see?
It's always been a complicated one for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't think his soul contract or his future is told. So, because I think there's multiple paths he can go.
Yeah.
I think his life energy is strong, but it may come to a point where it, you know how it was FDR, right? Or was it Roosevelt? Or was it FDR? He was in a wheelchair, right?
FDR.
Yeah. So it feels like that kind of situation where he may not be a wheelchair, but be like the low energy, dealing with some things and not being able to function 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So he can either continue or say, I've had enough. So there's still a path there where he's going to make a decision.
Right.
And it kind of like why he ran in the first place. If the country needs him, he'll continue.
I have to say, I have here expanded choices expanding to the world, future plans, blah, 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 their success. Here is inspiration and creativity, new possibilities with passion. That shows energy. And that's Biden, kind of like energy, that kind person. And here's clarity and new ideas and love. So this could be just making a decision to let Kamala take over at a certain point, but I really don't see it because of ill health, not major ill health or anything like that. And I agree with you, Scott, about his soul contract. He feels like he's in good physical shape. Energetically, I feel like there's a lot of energy, not to say that in a few years he might wane a little on the energy. But I feel like maybe that was always the successor plan. Get the women in VP and then step out maybe 2 years in, or, could be a plan for him to make the first president of the United States women, allow that in by way of, stepping down and halfway through his second term. It's a possibility. I've never felt that wasn't possible. I do feel it's possible, but it's a conscious choice.
So, yeah, I think it's more of a choice because I'm not seeing him walking away.
Yeah, and I see it as a choice. He did a job well done, and he's like, okay, kid, you're it now, kind of thing.
For him to complete what would be 5.5 years yet, or whatever it is. There's a lot of struggle cards here.
Yeah.
It has some good ones, but then he's burdened.
Yeah.
So like he's got the family card, he's got the Empress card, but in between is the 10 of Wands.
Mm-hmm.
The family is all for it, but do you have the energy to complete the mission?
Right.
Not everything there. And then I have him with the King of Cups, and then the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Wands next to him.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes a lot out of the man to be president.
Yeah, for sure.
The 7 of Wands is defending your territory kind of thing. And then the 7 of Swords it's usually a deceit card, but he's holding all these swords looking around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's like kind of like hiding things a little bit about his energy, about his health,
Yeah.
whatever. And in the end, I have Justice, Queen of Wands, and Nine of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
So Kamala's there, the protector.
Yeah.
He feels the administration feels like she would do a good job.
Mm-hmm.
The situation's balanced, but it's like the Knight of Swords is all about the anxieties and worries and stuff. So it all depends if the country is secure.
Mm-hmm.
Justice, if it's secure, he's good with Kamala. I can walk away because this is the trouble.
Yeah.
It's like I got all these great cards mixed in with some struggles.
Right.
And
Yeah.
in the past position, I have the choices with the Two of Swords, the Six of Wands, the victory. He made it. He's there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not easy with the Nine of Swords. It's not easy. So I have a lot of tens and nines coming up. So that's like a culmination. It's nearing the end of completion. So
yeah, and
it's a tough one.
Yep.
He has choices.
Yeah, he's got choices.
Well,
so
Jeff, it doesn't really matter if the GOP attacks Kamala. If she's president, tough. They're gonna have to deal with it.
Exactly. So
I don't think she's gonna take any crap.
Oh, I don't know, not at all. And she's so whip smart that you don't want to have to deal with her. I mean, she'll definitely run rings around you. Did Bibi Netanyahu cheat his way back into power, and can he be trusted? Intuitively, I say, yeah, he cheated for entertainment purposes only. He cheated his way back into power, and no, he can't be trusted. What do you think, Scott?
Well, he lost once. And then they had another election for some silly reason.
The silly reason is, wait, I've got to cheat now because I didn't get in the first time. Here, let me fix things so it'll work.
Good news. What's his name? Turkey's president. Engoron or no? Anyway, he signed.
President Erdogan.
Erdogan, yeah.
Erdogan.
He signed Sweden into NATO.
Yeah. Oh.
So Sweden.
Finally.
He finally signed it.
He finally did. Hallelujah. It's about time.
Okay.
They're a good ally to have.
Did he cheat?
Did he cheat his way back into power? And can he be trusted? Yes, and the second answer is no. He can't be trusted. He's got his own agenda, for goodness sakes. We'll clean up my language.
Thanks, Nanette. The world is in a bind. Biden is right for the devil.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Hi, Lisa. So
he has his compatriots helping him. He tied it up. He tied everything up. It was all going to work for him. Here he is. But this is the country. They've been betrayed. And, some of them are probably getting it. What's the card comes next? The devil. So, boom. Yes, deceit and betrayal of the country. Devil. And
I have the devil in the past.
Oh, I don't have it in the past.
So I'm not really sensing a huge cheat to get back in power. It more feels like kind of like what Russia did to the United States with the messaging and all the social media, rev up the right wingers.
But in many people's eyes, that is a form of cheating by influencing.
But I was trying to concentrate on the voting process. Mm-hmm. Like if hacked or
So was I. Yep.
But
I
I'm
agree.
getting a lot of wands coming up next, which is all about communications and
Yeah.
whatnot. So
Yeah.
what I sense here is him coming back is going to be the karma that kills him.
Yeah.
Because
Hmm.
I have the devil, the bad karma, and the angels above made this happen. Because I think he would have maybe scooted out of his criminality, but now he's not gonna.
Right. Here's
Kind
his
of thing.
bottom of the deck. He's going to have a new journey. And it's not going to be where he's at now. Yeah, I agree with you.
So I have all this creativity and leadership and strength moving forward.
Mm.
And in the end, I have what he's doing now is going to change his wheel. Things are going to change and he's going to be gone.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What he's doing now, it's going to change and things are going to get better with him
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, what's on the bottom?
Yeah.
Queen of Cups, a better country.
Hmm.
Queen of Cups is my country card. The way it should be. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're already calling for BB to get out of there. They don't like his response.
Hmm.
The truth will come out that he was complicit in this whole thing and connect.
Yeah, for sure.
Sweet darling, his bronzer will come off all that sweat.
And Rose Blue's saying Kim Jong Un has been gone 3 years now, dead. So that's probably true too. Because the guy they show with his daughter, that's not Kim Jong Un. I can tell by the way his hair is and the way his head is. The ears aren't right. There are things that aren't right about him.
Well, yeah, after he took his time off, he came back 80 pounds lighter.
Well, he doesn't.
And now
he looks totally different too.
Now he's 200 pounds heavier and looks different.
Yeah, there's several. There's probably 10 doubles, and they rotate him around.
Could you imagine growing up and you look like the famed leader, and someone comes up to you, will give you a house and $10 million?
You're going to do a little extra plastic surgery, put your ears where his ears are, and no.
To be a Putin double or being a Trump double.
Right. Right. And, I just got the hit that, all that time we never saw him was probably the body doubles that they were bringing in to do the plastic surgery on it. It took all that time to let their face heal, get them out there.
Well, I said this a long time ago, but there's that tradition in Oriental places that when your man is sick, the woman has to stay by his side until he's better. His wife was not seen for like 2 years. And all of a sudden she came out.
Yeah.
So I always kind of seen him in like a coma or something, hooked up to.
Yeah. Because notice, let's just say, the idea that his daughter even got showcased at one point, that's not normal.
Yeah.
The wife showing up, no. He doesn't let any of these people in public. So this is all abnormal. Who's calling the shots? Is it his sister? Because or the military?
Probably the military.
The military. So,
but yeah, you look at his sister, she scares me.
I
think she would kick someone.
They said, this is what I've read. She is more cruel and inhuman than him, if that's possible. So, for entertainment purposes only. So I just want to go back to my comments here, make sure. So in a court face-off, Michael Cohen testified against Trump in the fraud trial. I just wanted to look at is Trump is actually in the courtroom squirming of course, he's calling Michael Cohen a liar and all these things under his breath. But Shecker's a liar. I want to look at Trump's mental state. I mean, he must feel all these people turning. He's at this particular trial. I mean, there has to be a feeling.
Little Eric was in the first row.
Little Eric.
And Cohen was talking about him and what Don Jr. and Eric did too.
Yeah.
He couldn't say anything either.
Oh man, little Eric. Oh man.
Yeah, it really feels like he was fuming.
I mean, he had to be livid. Because, and that's got to
karma, my little buddy.
It's got to weigh heavy on him because of all these people turning on him for the Georgia thing. Then he's sitting here in this fraud trial having all this truth said about him, all this secret stuff out. I mean, he's got to feel, oh geez. So here's looking at expansion and growth, but here
you just need a little more.
This is it looks like Trump felt like everybody would still love him, but here's the death card. I think this really is the final everything that's happening now in all these different trials and people turning. All of this stuff happening at once is like a crescendo death knell. That's what I get from this death card. Like it all is going to coalesce in a feeling of dread inside of him. And he doesn't do dread. He does happy-go-lucky, I'm the king of the world. And again, all these swords, decisions, everything about truth. And truth is coming out about him. And they have the magician card. He is trying to bring out. He's not going to be able to pull it off. What's the bottom of the deck? It's happening fast. And it's not going to be pretty.
The truth is killing him.
The truth is killing him. Here it is, folks. What's next? Right in the back.
I got the 10 of Wands. I didn't get the swords, but he's getting that escape feeling. It's like, how do I get out of this?
Exactly.
I'm getting the World, Chariot, and 10 of Cups. Like he wants to find another home. Because
he realizes.
He realizes he's going down.
He realizes he's going down. And this is unlike everything else he's ever been in. He was able to manage his way out. But this is these people, so many of the people who can tell the story are turning. And it's like an avalanche. And suddenly, that's why I got that death card of the death of a situation.
Could be him too.
Well,
I see he's indulging in a lot of different things, like food.
That might be to comfort him. Yeah.
Food.
Yeah.
Substances. I think he's even drinking. Look what comes together. The 4 of Cups. This guy's got a bucket of chicken.
He's got a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel Sanders for entertainment.
So the 4 of Cups is all about self-loathing here. What do I do? And then I get the Moon.
Well, he's gonna self-loathe, just like his dad taught him that he's nothing if he can't win. So
the moon is substances going off the rails.
Yeah.
And this guy here, he's got a beer. Knight of Cups. Indulging in substances.
You may have hit. Yes. I think you hit on something there.
But you had the Magician too, right?
I did.
So I had the Magician, 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords with the truth and power, and then the 3 of Wands. I also had the Chariot and the World here in in the moving forward position. But
Oh, yeah.
these are all about thinking about getting in a different home, looking away as like how do I get out of this?
Yeah, for
But,
sure.
but these in the end are just bad.
They
It's like,
really are.
how do I get away? The truth is killing me.
Yeah.
Magician.
I'm getting that same thing.
It's like the plan ain't working with magician because the truth is coming.
Yeah, exactly. And I just keep getting tons of swords for him. And when I see those swords, I just see truth, 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 truth.
Yeah.
They're just, yeah, it's not good for him. It's not
Jeff
good
got
for
the
him.
death card as a clarifier.
Oh,
Yeah, we all know it's coming to an end.
yeah, it's coming to an end.
But what kind of end is it?
Yeah,
Is the end
I
going to be?
never see him in prison, and I never see him going into anything like that, and who knows. But Ian says,
Because his
talking
arteries
of
are going to pop.
it says his birthday is on Jan 6. He signed the contract for Turnberry Golf Course Jan 6, 2024. And of course, what happened on Jan 6 at DC? That is strange. There is some synchronicity in those dates that all on Jan 6. And he was born on Jan 6. That's karmic.
Justice takes over there. That course could have been taken away from a long time ago.
That's like karmic stuff, I'm telling you. So I'm just looking back through to see if there's any 45 saying he will be.
Nanette.
Oh my gosh, Nanette. 45 is now saying he will be a Nelson Mandela for his followers.
Oh yeah.
Lord. Oh my God.
He's trying to be the big guy and be like, yeah, I can. I'm going to go to prison for you. You're my followers.
Did we read on this? I guess we did in a way. I wanted to know what Trump's mindset was with his co-conspirators just coming out in groves day after day after day. Oh, there's 2 here. There's 3 here. I just wanted to see what in the world how he's going to frame this in his mind to make himself great again. Because his father taught him, you're a loser if you lose. You win by any means necessary.
So unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. It took 75 years or 77 years, whatever it is.
Yeah.
All because the gods and his karma made him president.
Right. Yep. Yes, indeed.
He never would have done it. He'd probably still be grifting.
Yes. It was on his divine plan. There is no doubt in my mind that all these things came about.
Oh, he's so worried. It's his life purpose to fail this way.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
I see, to me, I see his
illness.
Yeah, I see mental state. His mental state is, he's in a grandiose mental state where he thinks he's wonderful. And he's going to tell himself that all the way to the funny farm.
Speaking of funny farm, here's a new home. So there's a new path coming for him.
Yes.
His life purpose is to go to another home.
Yes.
The Page of Coins is either you're getting money or you got a different path in life.
Yes.
Well, he's not getting more money.
No, he's not.
New path. The Justice card is all about your life's purpose, the good and the bad, the court system. But 97 of Cups is about family, your wishes fulfilled, or it's about home.
Right.
And you just said home. He's heading to another home. So then I get the Moon again, health issues and very burdened and stressed. The Moon can be cycles. It can be messed up in the head. My my 8 of coins is always about you got to work on things.
Yeah.
It's health issues. It's trying to figure things out.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
10 of wands, you're stuck. You're all burdened. I got that in the last read about being exhausted and problems and stress. In the end, I have the more that comes out, he's going to lose his abundance, and karma's going to get him. He's going to be broken.
It's really true.
He's going to be broken.
It's going to happen fast, and he's going to be, that's it. Boom.
Yeah.
And I got so many.
On the bottom of the deck, I have the heartbreak, the lack of love, all the problems.
Look at all. I mean, I went through he's still in Delulu land where he thinks he's king for the day. But this is what's going on around him. The infighting, the bullying, the truth telling, all this stuff. The sun is shining on all of it. And the Queen of Swords, it's all there. But he is trying to, early on, here is his show of strength. And he's trying to keep balanced, but it won't. He's in Delulu land. He's not. His mental state is not going to hold out. I keep getting a lot of swords. His mental state is not going to hold out because he's going to tell himself a bunch of lies and believe them.
He puts up a big, yeah. In public, he puts up this big charade like nothing's bothering him.
He does.
He's crying like a little baby when he's alone.
He cries, yeah.
Kind of like Junior. You watch Junior and his little videos of doped out. Well, multiply that by 15 with 45.
Oh my gosh.
He's just going numb when he gets home alone.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. Oh gosh. I'm just reading some of these. Yeah, so this is really true. Pricey's greeter. Maybe Trump never heard the word no all his life. Very spoiled. Yeah. 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 Absolutely. He is.
He had all his Roy Cohns. He had all his Roy Cohns to do all the dirty work for him and get out of the problems, pay off people, threaten people. And then
Oh, here's a Aspie Third Eye. The mega tow truck driver who came for my car preached Trump for 30 minutes. I just faked an interested grin. So glad when it ended. Oh my God, that's so stressful. Oh God, I feel for you.
I would have called for another. I would have said, "You're an idiot."
I'd have to call a counselor up and talk to him for 2 hours after that.
If I had a MAGA truck driver, I would have told him to leave. I'm calling a different company.
Oh my God, that's just so stressful. You're in trouble. You need a tow truck driver. You're not going to turn him away because you're already a female and you need help. You're not a man who can. So. I totally get why you like.
Well, if he's towing my vehicle and I'm in the vehicle with him, I'd be like, "Holy shit!" And then after he drops me off and I make sure everything's safe, then I'd be like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so stressful. Oh man, I can't even imagine it.
That's a situation you can't get out of because you need his assistance, especially when you're in the vehicle.
Yes, exactly. That's a real tough one.
Because when you start telling the truth and arguing, he could just drop the truck.
I know. You don't want to make that kind of person mad because they kind of don't have a generous feeling toward humanity. We'll say it like that. Like, I'm going to treat my fellow man with courtesy and love. No.
I was thinking about all this craziness, and the hatred.
Yeah.
Do you think that there was unfinished business with all the horrors of the Holocaust and all that persecution and death that many reincarnated to continue that?
Absolutely, 100%. And you're giving me the chills. I
Because
do
I had that
feel
come into
like,
my space the other day. I'm like,
yeah, oof,
I
yeah,
think all these horrible people reincarnated and haven't learned their lesson, and it's continuing all this hate.
yes,
Because it would make sense, because that's about the right time of people passing and then reincarnating again, and they'd be the same age again.
but this time we're going to cycle back out of that, and the majority are going to choose to be in the light. As a worldwide choice, the vast majority, I think, are going to shift. And yeah, I think this is in service of that and everything that we're going through. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not going to snap and we're going to be there. It's going to take some evolution of
A lot of evolution.
people to cycle in and out, and they're going to be off world. They're going to be not in the body anymore, and things are going to change, and the new crop of people are coming in, and they're not going to be
a lot of young souls
a lot
that
of the
haven't learned well enough to be that, compassionate for all humans.
So, I feel like it's all for a purpose, definitely 100%. But I do agree with what you're saying. It's possible and probably likely that all these people are cycling in here for this timing to be here now to cause all this ruckus,
It's so sad with all these.
because it's the same energy of separatism, hatred, it's and using religion as a way to create a divide. And that's
there was
further, it couldn't be further from the truth about.
I don't know if you guys watch or listen to Jake Tapper at all, but he interviewed the son of the Hamas leader, and he escaped, and for like 8 to 10 years he was actually an informant.
Oh wow!
For Israel.
Oh
infiltrated wow. Because he was in there, and he talks about Hamas people. They're so religious,
yeah,
and they believe in their faith so much that they're willing to die and murder and be evil because of their religion.
Yeah, like that's like counterintuitive, isn't it? I mean, unless you have a vengeful and evil God.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Doesn't make sense.
It's the same thing of people being suicide bombers for their faith.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's nothing that the original people of religion.
That's what I was just going to say. People have twisted it to mean an eye for an eye, and I don't care whether you go back to Buddhism, Allah, or whoever you're going to, Muhammad. The real root of all of this is none of that. It's love. And in any religion, it's love and your fellow man and everything.
Well, it's very distorted.
About all of that. It's distorted by mankind.
I think that's why we rejected religion.
Yeah.
And only the words that Jesus taught.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's in the 10 Commandments.
And even Jesus's words were taken out of context in a lot of ways, but at least we have the main ones, at least we know that treat others as you would like to be treated. How simple a concept and how powerful a concept. Treat others as you would like to be treated. Hello.
I'm understanding. I don't know, Aspie. I don't know who sang that, Aspie. You have to enlighten me.
What's funny about peace, love, and understanding? 10 points if you know who sang that song. I have no idea. Who sang that song?
I don't know.
Hi, Mari. We're getting it's 54 minutes in. I ran out of questions, and
you can tell with it for the most part,
Mhm.
our younger generation cares.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell they're more compassionate beings, star seeds, because they care. You'll see them. I seen college kids out there protesting for climate change. They're out
Yeah.
there protesting for. I mean, you see some hateful ones, of course. You know, you're going to have that, but they're more will be out there and for their rights.
Hmm.
Oh God! Speaking of rights, Georgia Supreme Court affirmed that the 6-week abortion ban is cool in Georgia. The lower court said no, it's illegal. It went up to the Supreme Court and they said, yep, 6-week abortion ban's cool because only because the Supreme Court said so. Because of Dobbs. They couldn't overturn it because the Supreme Court in the United States of Dobbs left it up to the states.
Oh my gosh.
It was one dissent.
Wow. I feel sorry for those people. So
It's
Tea
bad
Drum,
because they have the right since they left it up to the states.
yeah.
I mean, it's basic human rights.
Yeah, you're right. So
Yeah.
Tea Drum is saying it'll all get rectified in next
Really run again.
in the next 4 years. What is up with Cinema in Arizona? Is she really running again?
Mark Kelly would be 2 years from then. When he? They don't have both of them, are they?
Mm-mm.
I think it's just Cinema and the. But she turned independent. Then we have Carrie Lakes going for the Republican. She announced Cinema would be independent, but she hasn't come out. And then I can't remember the other guy. A good Democrat in the House or whatever he's running. Yeah, Carrie Lake's running for the Republican. I don't think she's filed or anything, but she said she is.
Well,
but is Cinema gonna go away or is she gonna run as an independent?
That's interesting.
Cinema.
They show.
I guess she hasn't been getting donations or even talking about it.
I see her going off on another journey, doing something else. She gets some love off her, and I don't think it's about running.
The Cyber Ninjas aren't going to do anything.
No, I don't think she's going to be an active participant. This is her and all the money that she got paid by all the what do you call those people? I'm having a senior moment, when people that lobbyists. So there's her getting she's paid by the GOP and paid by the lobbyists to be a Democrat that is a GOP person. So enough said about that.
I'm getting, if she does run, she's going to lose. I don't see her running. I got a lot of bad cards. I have the money's drying up for her as far as running. Because I got her in the hangman position with all the money and funds needed, and then 8 of Swords. These are all bad cards for her, either winning or even running.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be over. It's going to be over fast. Boom. Yeah.
I think the respect for her is gone because I got the Lovers, the 10 of Wands, and Judgment. So what she was, burdened, there's too much judgment upon her.
Exactly. And Tarot asked backwards said Dems got burned by her for sure, right?
Yeah. The Democrats will not vote for her. So I got the High Priestess, the 8 of Wands, and a Tower in the end.
There you go. There you go. That's it in a nutshell.
The energy of her destiny, what she's done is ended. There's a Tower. So whether she runs or not, I don't really think so. But that she will not win.
No, I totally agree. Well, shall we do a community reading for everyone? A nice energy shifter and give people a nice message. And as we're signing off as Transcend, this will be one of our last shows for Transcend, just so you all know. So periodically we might do something, but our schedules are all changing and things are happening energetically. I need some time to have a day off, and Scott has a lot of things on his plate.
Yeah. So my work is shifting. So
yes,
it's not going to be every Tuesday.
Yeah. So it's going to be a little.
I have added stuff at work, more accounts to do. So I'm going to have 10, 12-hour days every day pretty much coming up.
Right. Absolutely.
So, I mean, it's not like it's over. It's just, it can't be every week.
Exactly.
Let's see what my ET Oracle cards say. Oh, we got love and healing. So, there's always got to be a bad card. So I'm going to use my deck here.
Oh, yeah.
So Palladian, love and healing. So love in the universe. Mm-hmm. But remember, then I have someone's betraying you, and then childhood memories. So it's like when things go astray and you're not feeling all that comfy with someone, remember the good times.
Oh, that's nice.
It's always remember the good times.
Yeah.
Childhood memories may not always be wonderful, but it's about remembering the good times, the wonderful times, whether you're just playing with siblings in a sandbox or going camping and it was one of your great memories. Remember the good times, those great memories that are. So when you're having tough times, remember the good times, and then love will come in.
Aw, that's beautiful. What a lovely message. And I got loyal heart. So that's a beautiful message. And serendipity. Also, yin, which is that beautiful, divine, feminine, receptive energies. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? What great things would you decide to do if you knew you were fully supported and the universe works for you, with you, not against you? So take that and remember you have the power of the universe at your back. If you do like Scott says, you're looking at things with a beautiful mindset about all the wonderful things that you have and those beautiful memories that you can think create that beautiful feeling within you.
Everything within your own power is visualization. When you want to manifest, you visualize it. When you want to feel better, you want to visualize it. You can always grab your crystals, grab your favorite crystal and feel that energy. But
yeah, absolutely.
Feel better and energetic. It's all about visualization. It's like what I bought where is it? Oh, this.
Yeah.
The
mandala. It's a mandala print.
Yeah, mandala. You look at that, and all of a sudden, I just always feel like your ancestries and your past lives just flowing in, and there's an energy that just
absolutely
flows because it's got 4 different colors.
Yeah,
with like cups in it.
Right.
And the dark is on the bottom. So you got your intuition, your love, your healing, and the dark black on the bottom. All that black junk and slime and junk flows out, flows down, and all the goodness stays up.
Absolutely.
That's what happens when you visualize that thing.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Those are powerful tools too. If you're going to focus on something, a mandala, a candle flame, something beautiful. If you can't visualize, you can keep your eyes open and focus on something. So thank you guys so much for this beautiful time we spent together. Hopefully we'll be back once in a while, but it's been at least 1111. There was 1111 people watching. Aw, and we absolutely love you guys and appreciate all this time that we spent together, these 42 episodes and more, actually.
Thank you, Nat.
Yeah, so we'll see you later. We'll see you around, and we're sending our love to you